Okay, so we've talked about our materials in the last video, and now I'm going to use the water brush to show you how to do some simple leaves and how to work with them. First, we're going to use whatever dark green you have in your palette, and we're just going to squeeze the brush. You've already put your water in there, and add some pigment. And when we're working with a piece of paper, we need to kind of experiment first. So just with the side of your brush, you can see I don't have that much water. That's a nice effect. Squeezing more water, or even adding more water, or adding more pigment. It's the same green, just different amounts of water. If we think about a simple leaf that we want to draw or work with, we can start off first with using the tip of our brush and outlining the leaf, and then taking the side of our brush and squeezing the water out and filling it in. That's the kind of effect you'd have. Another way of doing it is taking from tip to side and just looping it round and bringing it back round the other way. And you can add more paint. You can also take away paint using your paper towel. You can dab it out when it's still wet to give you that effect. When it's a little bit drier, you can see how it looks. Those are just different techniques. With the same brush, to do different leaves around, you can say another side of the leaf, fill it in. That's just playing around. Oh, I splashed a bit of water, and you can see how it's worked there. That's okay. If you think you've made a mistake, I say there's never mistakes, you can just try and blot it out with a bit of paper towel. Another technique is to use a sword brush and wet that brush, load your paint, and holding it to the side, you'll see you get a very easy slant, filling it in, or you can come back and draw it in. Just giving you different, but there's nothing wrong with working with the one brush that you have. So just with that simple leaf, we can do a wreath. So I'm going to do a circle, just a free circle, and then work with my brush and start leaf by leaf. You can do different tones and go in different directions. You can even fill that in if you want. And this is, you can add little ones. Go all the way around. You can turn your paper around too if you want. Makes it easier. So we're going all the way around. I'm doing different pigments just to give it a bit of, I'm using the tip of my brush, filling it in as I go. And if I want different pigments in different areas, I'll just populate it. Go over this one, different. Already just with a simple leaf, you can make a watercolor that you could use on a card or even frame it if you wanted. For example, you could write something in the middle. We've all seen these on videos in Pinterest, going in different directions. You can have different shapes of leaves, bring them in with the stems if you like, and just, I'm doing this for the purpose of just showing you. You play around, bring it out. And if you were feeling festive, you could add some red, just dots around. And we'll, just a different design. You could write something in there. And with simple 2 tones, you can make something, you can create something that you can put somewhere, or just write a thank you note to someone. Have a great, happy new year.